Hey everyone, it's 604 Comics. Here is part 3 of my, I guess I'll call it version 2.0 comic collection. So if you've been watching my Marvel and DC collection from the past couple of days, then you know that I'm showcasing all the comics that I picked up in 2010, 2011. I'm just resorting all my comics here, so I'm just taking this chance to show you guys what I have. I wish I took a picture of all the comics that I had lying on my floor. I've got like bunches and stacks everywhere, but I didn't do that, so instead we're just going to take a look at the covers. So this is going to be my Image and Top Cow feature. I don't have too many of those ones, so let's just get started quickly. So here we have a series called Evangeline. This is, I think it was created by Rob Liefeld. He's got credits on this one, but inside I don't think he has much to do with it. I don't think he's doing the writing. I know he's definitely not doing the art, but saw this in previews and it looked, the art looked kind of good, so I decided to pick it up. I haven't read any of these issues, but I picked them up and maybe I'll try to read them someday. But here's Evangeline #1 from Image. We got #2 here. Now, I think all of these had covers by Rob Liefeld, but obviously I didn't go for those ones. These covers look way better. Here is #3 here. #4. And issue #5 of Evangeline. I think it keeps on going, but these are just the ones that I picked up. So there's that. Next we have a one-shot. I picked up this one, Bomb Queen versus Hex Lash. Now, I don't know anything about Bomb Queen, but I've seen some of the covers for her miniseries, and they look pretty raunchy. But the reason I picked this up is because when I was picking up comics in 2010, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to get, and Hex Lash was one of the ones that really caught my eye, so I picked this up. Saw this in previews, so I ordered this one shot, Bomb Queen versus Hex Lash. Still haven't read it, but there it is. This is my Hex Lash, my First Maniac collection. So this is the new series Hex Lash when they moved from Image. They were previously published under Devil's Due, but I guess there was some financing troubles, so Tim Seeley took his Hex Lash and moved over to Image, and I thought it was really cool. We got this teenage chick, and she goes and she kills serial killers, so I thought that was a really different type of story. And so this is the 4-issue miniseries, and this is cover to #1, and this is probably one of my favorite covers for the comics that I have. I just love how Cass looks on this. So this is cover A. I picked up all the covers for this one, or all the normal covers, so there's 2 covers for each. So here's cover A for issue #1, Hex Lash, my First Maniac. Here's cover B to #1. Here's cover A to #2. And I'll see if I can show them side by side. And there is cover B for issue #2. Next we have issue #3. Got cover A on the left and cover B on the right. It's a nice fun cover there. And then we have, so this is Hex Lash, the 4th issue, and the last one in the miniseries. So you'll notice that I've got cover A and I've got cover B, but then I also have them again, cover A and cover B. What happened was Image had a printing error, and I think the pages were printed in the wrong order. So they shipped the first ones out with errors, and then they realized that, so what they did was they shipped the corrected versions. So I got to keep the errors, and also have the corrected one. So there we go, Hex Lash, My First Maniac. So all the cover A's and B's. And I've read this, and it was alright, it was decent. It's sort of like a, this is a story of when Cassie becomes who she is, and she takes out her first serial killer. So that was Hex Lash, My First Maniac. And that leads into the new ongoing that started up at Image. And here they are. So there is, now for these ones I didn't pick up all the different covers because it was an ongoing. I wasn't sure how many issues it was going to run for, and I didn't want to spend all that money. But here is Hex Lash number 1. This is the cover A. I don't know who did the art on this one. I'm trying to find a signature, but can't find it. So there's number 1. There is number 2. This is cover A of number 2. This is cover A of issue number 3. I think Seeley might have done these covers. Tim Seeley, the creator. This is cover A of issue number 4. We got cover B of issue number 5. We've got, who's it? Got Rodin hope I pronounced the name right, Rodin Esquijo, who does all the covers for Morning Glories. You can see that they were taking a bit of Morning Glories influence on this cover here. It's a really nice cover. So there's cover B. We have cover A of issue number 6. Cass of Douche Beach. Issue number 7. We got issue number 8. Issue number 9. Got Cassie Hack beating on Bomb Queen, it looks like, again. And this is the last issue that I got in this series, number 10. And then I stopped buying comics. Hex Lash is still going on, but I think it's ending pretty soon. I think in January or February. I think maybe in January or February. The last issue for Hex Lash is going to be ending. I'm not sure where it's going to go from there, whether there's going to be a new ongoing or another miniseries, but that is Hex Lash. And then I've got a bunch of other one-shots for Hex Lash. I got Hex Lash, Me Without You. This one features on this character. Can't remember his name, but he's Cassie Hack's partner in crime. We also have the annual Hex Lash, Murder Messiah, and we also have this one, Hex Lash Trailers Part 2. So this is a collection of mini stories told in the format of movie trailers, and I think there's a story in there that's written by Gail Simone, so that was pretty cool. So there's the one shot for Hex Lash Trailers Part 2. There's Part 1 out there. Before I go into the rest of the comics, I also wanted to show you, as I said, Hex Lash was sounded really interesting to me. So I also picked up the Omnibus. These are all the issues from when Hex Lash was being published at Devil's Due Publishing. So they're all collected into these 3 omnibus. So this is the first one. It's a nice cover there. So there's Hex Lash Volume 1 Omnibus. It's a pretty good size cover there. You can see the book in there. So I've read all of this one. There's also a bunch of covers. You can see and then sketches in the back. So that was Omnibus number 1. Also picked up Omnibus number 2. That. Again, decent size. And finally number 3. So these 3 Omnibus collects all the issues published at Devil's Due. And yeah, I got all these for a pretty decent price off of discount comic book services online. They were, I think they came to like $15 each. So that was a really good deal. There you go. Volume 1, 2, and 3. So those, I picked up those trades. Next is Haunt. Haunt, I didn't know anything about it. Looking at comics as to which ones I wanted to get. And Haunt had already been out for a while. I think a few months before I started looking at collecting comics again. And it had a cool cover, so I decided to pick that up and give it a try. And then I went back and tried to find the first few issues. So this is issue number 1, McFarlane on the cover. Got issue number 2. I think, I'm not sure what printing these are for these first few issues. Issue number 3. We got issue number 4. Issue number 5, Haunt. And then issue number 6. So this was the issue that I saw in the stores, and that was the one I picked up. And then I went back and found number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is number 6. And then we go on with number 7, number 8, number 9. So these are all written by Kirkman. Art by Greg Capullo, who you'll recognize from Batman. Number 9, number 10, number 11, and then this is number 12, which is the last one that I picked up. I read the first 6 issues and it wasn't really my kind of comic, but I just kept on buying it, and eventually I had to stop. Next up we have probably one of my more favorite series, and that is solely just based on the very first issue that I've read. I haven't read any of the other issues in the series, but Morning Glories from Image. So when I read the previews for this, it looked like a really interesting and mysterious kind of story. Got all these students at a private school, Morning Glories Academy, and there's like strange, weird things going on. I read the first issue of this, and I absolutely loved it, so I had to keep going and get all the other issues. And I'm disappointed to say that I've only read the first issue. I haven't read any of the issues afterwards, but I just had to keep on buying it because the first issue was just so good. And I've actually bought a lot of these on Comixology as well, because they had them for $1 each, so I thought I'd go and pick those up. But here is the first issue, Morning Glories number 1. Now, I pre-ordered this issue from Discount Comic Book Services, and those cool folks out there, for everyone that pre-ordered, they included a little personal hand sketch by the artist Joe Eisma, who does the art inside the issue. And he included a sketch for all the people that pre-ordered. So I thought that was really cool. It's a simple sketch there, but nonetheless, nice little bonus for people that pre-ordered. So there was issue number 1. Like I said, I love this issue. I'm hoping that the rest of the issues are just as good, but I guess I'll have to read it to find out. And all these covers, I love all the covers that Rodin Escoho, I hope I pronounced that correctly, that he did for all the covers on these issues. I think they're just fabulous. But here's number 2. 3 here. Morning Glories number 4. Got number 5. Another nice cover and a bunch of nice covers. Nick Spencer's doing the writing on all these issues. We have number 6 here. Morning Glories number 6. Number 7. And yeah. So the issues started to, all the issues before were $3.50. Now, starting with number 7, they went down to $2.99. You don't see that too often, issues going down in price. So there's number 7. Number 8. Got number 9 here. Number 10. Number 11. Number 12. I think this is the last issue that I have digitally. Waiting for all the other ones to go on sale, but there's number 12. I still have a bunch of them in print as well. Number 13. Number 14. And then the last one that I picked up, number 15. So there is my collection for Morning Glories. I have issues number 1 through 15. I am definitely going to try to read this series first. Or at least make this one of the first series in a bunch that I want to read in early 2013. And see if it has been as good as the first issue. And if it is, I might want to continue collecting the rest of the issues starting with 16. I think it's gone up to number 23 now. It hasn't been released on a monthly schedule, maybe like 6-week schedule. So, but if the stories are good, then it's probably worth the wait. So here's number 15. There we go. This is Murderland. Didn't know anything about this. Read the previews and it sounded interesting. But once I got this and I read this, I thought this Murderland was a big mess, and I did not like this at all. But there's issue number 1, and issue number 2, and issue number 3. I'm not even sure how many they released of this. I think it might have just been 3 issues or 4 issues. But since I pre-order online, I'm like 2 months ahead for pre-order, so I couldn't really cancel it even after I read the first issue. So I canceled everything afterwards, after I read the first issue, and I didn't continue on, and I just picked the ones that I pre-ordered beforehand. So there's Murderland 1, 2, and 3. Another mini-series that's from Image. So Image does a lot of mini-series. This is Nancy in Hell. And this one, I was going into it with no expectations. But this was actually, it was not a bad read. And if I was to rate this whole series out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6.5, 7. The art in this is a little different, and the storyline is not what I was expecting. Although it says Nancy in Hell, there's a lot of God stuff and a lot of angels and all that good stuff. But yeah, for what it was, I enjoyed it. And apparently it was good enough that Image released another miniseries, Nancy in Hell on Earth. And I think the trade for that one just came out, so I'm going to see if I can pick up that one as well. So here's Nancy in Hell number 1 of 4. Nancy in Hell number 2 of 4. Number 3 of 4. You gotta love the chicks with the chainsaws. And the last issue, number 4 of 4. So Nancy in Hell. And don't quote me on this, but I think if you go into Comixology, you can probably get this first issue for free. So go check it out and see if it is for free, and if it is, download it, read it, and you just might end up liking it. The last miniseries that I have and the last Image comics that I got, Turf. So this is about vampires in mid 1900s, like 1930s, 1940s, 1950s. I can't remember exactly what time it was, but it's a vampire series. So here's Turf. I think I heard that they're gonna see if they can try to make this into a movie, but I haven't heard much about that since I first heard those rumors. But here's Turf #1, and this is the second printing. Here's #2, #3. Oh yeah, it's not just vampires, there's robots too. So #3, #4, and #5. What did I think of this series? It was okay. I felt that there was a lot of dialogue in this. There was so much to read in this that it kind of distracted me, because after I read one issue I was like, I don't think I have enough in me to read another issue. But I got through all 5 issues. I can't remember how long it took me, but there's definitely a lot of words in this. So that is my Image collection. Now, I said I was going to go and include my Top Cow collection as well, but these videos get kind of long, so I think I just might end it here with my Image and post a separate video for my Top Cow. That'll be really quick when I don't have too many of those ones. And then after that, I'll go through some of my other publishers as well. Probably break that up as well. Make the videos a little bit shorter, because people don't have the attention span required to watch all these videos. And it's easier for me to upload shorter videos. So that's my Image collection. So I've done Marvel, DC, Image. Next up is Top Cow. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.